So we all saw what happened during the fight between Logan Paul and Dillon Danis. It was a very anticipated event that turned out to be a very disappointing one. Beside towards the end when Dillon Danis tried to fight Logan's security, which was quite hilarious to be honest. The fight itself was not that entertaining. But that's only because the one who was hyping the whole thing up and making all those big promises did not deliver. And that is Dillon Danis. After saying all those stuff and trolling Logan's family online, it turns out the internet is the only place where he can throw a punch. He did such a good job at trolling Logan, he even had people getting on his side for the fight. Now, Logan himself is often not appreciated by the public because he has a reputation of scamming people, belittling his little brother, who, by the way, stood by his side during this whole thing. Also, Logan picked a fight with his co-host, George Jenko, and trashed his religion, then fired him off the podcast. So doing these kind of things are really not gonna get you a good eye from the public. But what made this fight perfect is that it really was gonna be a fight to determine the lesser evil. Because Dillon Danis is far from being perfect himself, since he also has a history of scamming people and trolling people online. And as it turns out, trolling online is his best suit. He talks so much trash about Logan and his fiancée, and posting all kinds of photos and videos about her. Even other big YouTubers were telling him that he's going too far.
You're missing
Do
the
you
point.
think that you actually haven't taken it too far?
No, everything's public. It's not like I'm getting her ex-boyfriends to send me pictures of her in bed. That would be pretty fucked up, I would imagine, right? That would be a different kind of level. She's public shit that she can't handle that she used in her past. That's not my problem. And I never captioned it like, yo, look at this slut, look at this. I never said anything. I was just putting the pictures out there and people were taking it how they were. If I was like doing something like that, saying like, oh, she's a whore, you shouldn't marry her, that's kind of fucked up shit. And then Alyssa Violet was going at me like, you're slut shaming. I was like, slut shaming, I love slut.
And at some point, he even had a photo that he almost posted, but didn't because he was scared that he might land him in jail.
I'm not lying.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
I told you I wasn't lying. Now you get a vouch for me.
Nah, that is wild, bro. I actually feel really bad.
Tell me if I did, they would pull the fight if I posted it.
Definitely. Like, that's too far.
You think so?
Bro, come on, bro.
But should I save him from his girl?
God, dude. What? How do you even have that?
Have more. Does he know that?
Bro, my heart hurts, oh God.
For him or her?
Like, in general, bro.
So after doing all that, Dillon just had to walk the walk. But like we all saw during the fight, Dillon Danis is all bark and no bite. To the point where he tried to continue the trolling that he was doing online inside the ring. And even tried to grapple Logan during the boxing match, which got him to get a point deducted. And if that wasn't enough, after his ridiculous performance in the ring, he continued his trash talking to Logan and denied that he got beat.
Let's have a quick look.
I don't want to
A
get
little
Logan's going to have the
Come on.
satisfaction.
Let's see the eyes. There we are.
Not too bad.
I mean,
I was in a fist fight, but he looked worse. He was running the whole time. You know?
Yeah.
About the fight, it didn't feel like a fight. I feel like he was running away. Every time I tried to engage with him and try to get in there and like trade, he would run away, you know?
you landed 9 punches in 6 rounds.
Yeah. I mean, but the
I
thing
mean,
was...
that's not great, is it?
It's because he was running, though. Even Connor was saying it. He was running. He was on the back foot the whole time.
Logan, on the other hand, expressed relief for beating Dillon Danis. And as he should, because he won against the man who's been saying all this stuff about his family this whole time.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I did something glorious by defeating Dillon Danis. Like it was a boxing match. I looked kind of sloppy sometimes. I didn't feel like my performance was where it could be. I was a little conservative with my boxing, but I did what I said what I was gonna do, and I beat his ass for 6 rounds. Like I beat that boy up, and he's so, I think, emblematic of society in that motherfuckers just talk shit behind their screens aren't about any action, contribute absolutely nothing to the world except negativity, bring everyone else down to try to make themselves feel better. And the fact that I got to pick one of those fucking clowns, Twitter warriors, keyboard losers, and beat the shit out of him in real life and show him that actions really do have real life consequences felt so good. And that's why I took the fight. Like I said it, someone needs to beat this dude up. And I got to do it and it felt great.
Anyways, this whole thing has been fun to watch. A little bit disappointing in the end, but by now we should all know not to expect anything more from a bunch of scammers. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this whole celebrity boxing thing.